incredible, really. I mean, how one tiny mistake can trigger off all those events.
Ten years ago, Janice White's daughter Lily led a life like any other teenager, with no apparent indication of becoming the household name that she is today.
Well, she was just like any other girl, really, her age. I mean, she didn't particularly stand out from the crowd. She was always a bit of a dreamer, actually.
As soon as I saw it, I just knew it. That luscious colour, the vibrancy, you can't invent that sort of symbolism.
She wanted to be some sort of princess. Ever since she saw that Princess What's-Her-Face in that gown, she never looked at another colour than white. She even had me sticking peas under the mattress to see if she could feel them.
Despite Lily's ordinary beginnings, seemingly minor events on one day in December were about to change her life forever. Claudius Vanderberg was a struggling writer looking for the story that would make his name.
Of course, I knew a good story when I saw one. What great writer doesn't? There was just something different about this one. Yes.
As I'm putting together the basket, she kept on at me saying, "Oh, I'm not wearing that, it doesn't suit me." But Mother sounded so ill on the phone.
Sick my ass.
And it was so cold, I thought, well, a bit of hot soup might just cheer her up.
Truth be known, her and her granny were running some kind of animal roadshow, freak roadshow. Who wants to hear about that before being tucked up in bed at night, huh?
What happened in the woods that day set tongues wagging and is still the cause of much speculation.
What struck me was the flash of the colour. Yes.
I must admit, she did look a bit pasty in it. But I insisted. Well, it was so dark and cold in the woods that time of year.
Claudius had previously published self-help novels using inheritance from his father's business. Claudius Vanderberg Sr. had invented the successful pucker-up machine, but by the summer of that year the business had failed and Claudius was feeling the pinch.
Demand for my father's platform had been at an all-time low. We had had 7 regular customers. The servicing and maintenance contracts that come with that too. Kept things ticking over nicely. But all that ended when that hussy ran off with that homebreaker. At least 6 foot tall, they said he was. How am I going to sell him a pucker-up, huh?
The success of the story was unprecedented. Within days, there wasn't a child in the land who hadn't drifted off to sleep to the words read from this publishing phenomenon. Not everyone agrees on the reason for this success.
The colour is the key to everything. There is no way I would have picked up and ran with the colour had it not been so bright.
I mean, Vanderbilt, he does go on about the colour, and I know it was important.
The colour is life itself.
I know it made it stand out from the crowd, but
It reminds me of the tulip fields at home. And the tulip fields are red, and when the wind blows across the tulips, I smell the tulips. It makes me feel alive.
she was the one who said what big eyes he had and enormous teeth. And my poor mother, it scared her half to death. Make no wonder she insists on the woodcutter staying now.
There's no way it would have worked with white. White. Oh, sorry. Once upon a time it was the writer who received the acclaim and not the characters from the story. The elements of a good story were there, but they don't come ready-made, you know. And all this with the big teeth and the ears and the eyes. Do you think she dreamt that up? Huh?
Well, if I'm honest with you, I can't say I didn't enjoy all the attention. I mean, who does say no to a bit of pampering? Oh, and the parties. I used to love getting dressed up for those. And there'd be chocolates and champagne and flowers sent to us every day. Well, her. And how many years had I had to put up with Jack this and Jill that? Jack, Jill, Jack. God, the mother does crow on about them. I don't think she realises how boring she is. Anyway, I'll be going over to see him one day.
Parties? Attending premieres is not the job of a true artist. Yes, I could have gone to the palace with her, but books don't write themselves, you know.
Well, it just all happened so quickly, you see. I didn't have time to stop it.
Is this where it all happened?
Yeah. It was a brother's football sock. I don't know how it got in there.
And is this the actual machine?
Yeah, this is the very one. I mean, I know Vanderblink would put it down to hocus pocus and magic fairy dust, but to my mind, it was just our Jeffrey's red football sock.
It's not like it's the only thing I've ever written. It's not my only raison d'etre. My work is in demand. I'd had many other successful ventures before she came along.
No, at least our Lily's done something with her life. I'm really, really proud, and deep down, you know, I know we'll meet up again someday. She's hit the big time now, hasn't she? I mean, she should be enjoying herself. And she is. And we'll catch up sometime. I know we will. I've written. She ain't got back yet, but she will.
Red Riding Hood declined an interview with this programme. Her public relations officer, Felicity Fictitious, gave us this statement.
Lily White is unavailable for interview due to filming commitments for Die Hard. And again, if I must deny this constant rumour, she has never nor ever will be involved in the illegal and cruel misuse of wolves for the purposes of unsavoury entertainment.
Red, absolute blood red, nothing else will do. White, white so pale, so wan, so red is passion and danger rolled into one. Red is like when you are traveling through the night. It is shining out and it says, stop! The controller of traffic. It's red. Yes, I love the red. It is my favorite color above all colors. Red.
I'd say it was more pinky than red.